Dr. JJ here. So it's the time of year, it's middle of June, coming up on what they call the summer solstice, which is the midway point of the summer, although it doesn't always feel that way in Portland. Two major harvests are going on right now, and you need to harvest these flowers so that you have your supply for the year. Two flowers are arnica flowers, Arnica montana, and St. John's wort flower. Now these flowers, harvested fresh, make an oil, and I'm going to show you how to make that oil, which have a lot of medicinal qualities. Not only can they just be used straight, directly topically onto the skin, but you add them to a lot of your medicine making projects throughout the year. So kind of important to harvest them at this point and make it so you have the year's supply. So that way come Christmas time when you're making presents, or earlier in the spring you're making let's say a mussel salve or something like that, you're going to need these flowers around, and unfortunately you can't make them out of dried flowers, so you need to get out there and harvest them fresh. So this is basically arnica flowers just picked down near Eugene area. Basically, all you're going to do to make an herbal oil is you're going to fill up your jar with flowers, freshly picked. You don't need to dry them. In fact, you don't really want to dry them. And then what you're going to do is submerge the whole oil in olive oil, or your choice. You can use grapeseed or jojoba if you prefer. I like organic cold-pressed virgin olive oil because I feel like it yields the cleanest product. And you're going to submerge the whole thing in olive oil, leaving about 1 to 2 inches over it. It'll settle at the bottom, but that's how you know you have enough. It's about 1 to 2 inches of extra oil there, and the plants will rise, but that's how you can tell. Now, with the plant being fresh, you don't want to close it with a lid because there's water in there. So basically what you'll do is you'll get some cheesecloth or a paper towel, just place that over it, rubber it, band it down, and then let it sit for 6 to 8 weeks. Ideally in the sun, some sunny, warm shelf that you have in your house. Again, that can be a little challenging in Portland, but just do your best. After 6 to 8 weeks, you're going to squeeze all those flowers, separating it from the oil, and you're going to have your medicinal arnica oil. Arnica, of course, is great for bruises, any kind of trauma to the skin. I often use it after I go on a long hike just to ease my muscles in from the shock of the hike. But there's also, like I said, the St. John's wort flower that you're going to harvest this time of year. And that is going to be processed the exact same way and used for, of course, nerves and also trauma to areas that have been injured in some way, that have swelling or nerve damage. Any questions, feel free to email me, drjj@gmail.com.